I'm Jeannie Robertson, founder of the On Purpose Woman Global Community and founder and publisher of On Purpose Woman magazine. I'm here to share the speaker portion of our Connections Over Coffee gathering of the On Purpose Woman Global Community. Specializing in personal development books, our speaker, Kim Wells Eley, also specializes in thoughtful children's books. That is the mission of her company, KWE Publishing. The common thread of both of those is to help people see what's possible and shift to a more enjoyable, fulfilled life. As a writing coach and publishing consultant, Kim gives clients 6 steps to make their books a reality. She's happily married to her BFF and has been for over 20 years. She's a speaker, an author, a resident of Prince George, Virginia, a cat lover, a collector of orchids, and she gets all of her news from comedy shows. You can find out more about her at her website, KWE Pub, and that is in the text of this video. Kim, thanks for being here and welcome. And whenever you're ready, you are on.
Passion has been described as a flame, a burning desire to accomplish something. As motivated women, we use our passion to fire up our creations, including careers, projects, and art. But how is that initial passion, when everything is hot and new, kept alive later when you're worn down or burdened by a hectic schedule? Do you still feel on fire, or do you feel more like ashes and embers? So I can see y'all, maybe our viewing audience can't see everybody, but y'all who are here, raise your hand if you ever start projects feeling on fire. Yeah. And keep them up if you later find you get burned out. Yeah, a lot of us. Thanks, y'all. And you are not alone. A Gallup poll in January of 2020 showed that more than 7,500 full-time employees experienced burnout. And 23% of these workers said that they felt burned out more often than not. An additional 44% reported feeling burned out sometimes. And that was BC, before COVID, y'all. So many of us are feeling worn out by the same old, same old. So I want you all first to know that it is normal to feel burned out. So cut yourself some slack. And today I want to share with you some surprising ways that you can keep your spark going, even if you feel like a burnt ember. So I call these the 5 B's. All right, so B number 1, the buddy system. Raise your hand if you have somebody who, no matter how crappy your day has been, lifts your spirits and just makes you feel fresh and new again. Yeah, many of y'all, and I'm so glad. Those people in our lives who lift us up, wow, thank goodness for them, because they can help us shake out of our own heads, out of the bad mood that we're in, and they can help us return back to a caring state for ourselves, right? When we talk to our BFF and she or he makes you laugh and giggle, and you can talk about something that just is bumming you out. Oh, Rosanna, I love it. Your mood lifter is a cat. Yeah. I have 2 kitty cats and they crack me up all the time. And you know what? Pets are the best listeners, right? Because they don't talk back. So have that BFF, have that person in your life. Avoid negative people. Easier said than done, right? I think all of us probably have some negative people who maybe we can't get out of our lives, but maybe we can minimize our interaction with them. Or something I like to do, put up your invisible shield and prepare when you're going into that terrible family situation and you're like, oh snap, Uncle Joe's going to say something and I am just going to die of embarrassment. Shields up. You know what? I'm prepared. I'm going to deal with it and I'm going to let it roll off my back like water off a duck's back. So the buddy system is B number 1. So the second B is boundaries. Guess what? You are allowed to say no. So many times, especially as women, we have been conditioned to be people pleasers, to say, yes, I can do that for you. Oh, sure. Heck yeah. I'll jump in and make this happen. Oh, yeah, my schedule's completely full, but you know what? For you, I'll make it happen. Well, even though it seems like we are being caring, perhaps for another person, when we extend that offer to do that thing that we don't have time for, guess what? We're really actually undercutting ourselves. It's so important to keep your own cup full. If you do not keep your own cup full, you can't be there both for yourself when you're having a terrible day and for others. If you just flat wear yourself out, there's nothing left to give. So I want to let you know that you all are allowed to say no. So even though everybody's muted, you can still repeat it with me. We're going to all say it together. At the count of 3, we're going to say no. 1, 2, 3. No! Oh, beautifully done, y'all. Woo! There's nothing wrong with saying no. And in fact, it's one of the kindest, most loving things we can do for ourselves and also for other people. So when you're feeling burned out, don't bring more projects on yourself. What are you thinking? Say no. Doggone it. All right. The third B is something I call balance. So I want you to picture something. I'm going to do this. Feel free to do this with me. Hold out your hands. On one hand, you've got a little version of yourself. This little version of yourself is very starchily dressed. She's prepared for business and she ain't taking no nonsense. The other little version of you is on the other side. She's got kind of a wild gleam in her eye. She's up to something. Maybe it's mischief. Maybe it's something cool. Maybe it's creative. Both of those little people who are little versions of you standing in your hands are meant to help you. One is your internal dictator. She's the one who makes sure that the trains get run on time. She's the one who's like, no nonsense, Missy. We're going to get stuff done. And I don't care if you're tired. I don't care if you're worn out. Bada boom, you're going to get it done. The other one, your inner wild child, she's like, forget you. I don't feel like doing this mess. No way, Jose. I'm not doing this. I don't want to. I'm not happy about it. I'm not following my true north if I'm doing this action. The thing is, each of us has our own inner dictator and our own inner wild child. Both of them are constantly at odds with one another. Who has ever wanted to skip out of a business meeting and go retail therapy shopping? I will confess, I have done that before. But you know what is important to know? These two influences in our lives create a balance that we need in order to be our true selves and to stay on track. Oh, Emily, you said your inner wild child. Whoops. Oh, sorry. I went crazy here. Locked your inner dictator in a closet. I can hear her beating on the door right now. So both of these two factors in your life are competing, but guess what? They both have your best interest at heart. There's times when you need to make it to whatever meeting it is on time. You need to hit that deadline. You need to turn in your taxes on time, whatever it is. Inner dictator's there to make sure that you are getting it done. But your inner wild child is looking out for your spirit, your soul. Your inner wild child is like, girl, you need a day off. You've been working so hard. You really deserve to have some self-care. So that kind of balance really helps you out. So if you feel one or the other going too crazy, and of course, Emily's inner dictator is locked in the closet, but most of us are still out walking around, figure out that balance that we have. All right. Now we're on the 4th B, y'all. 4th B is a badass playlist. If you're feeling burned out, and I shared this during our breakout room, have at the ready something that will be an immediate mood buster. I cannot keep a straight face when I hear the chicken dance. Yup. Da 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 da, cracks me up every time and takes me out of my own serious headspace. Have a list of tunes that lift you up, that take you out of your own head and make your spirit sing. The last one, the last B number 5, is one that I use frequently. With clean hands, put your fingers to your lips and go, done, y'all. Seriously, do something that will shake up your routine. Tony Robbins has said in some of his talks that even doing something small that is a physical action that takes you out of your own normal course of action. Like one of the things he mentions is look up at the ceiling and smile. We don't usually do that, right? But it triggers us and says, oh, let's take ourselves out of our own mental rut that we're in and shake things up and keep them fresh. And I just have to say how awesome that Rosanna said the Hamilton Polka by Weird Al Yankovic, because that too is an amazing song to get you in a good mood. So if you're feeling burned out, first have awareness of that. Know your own trigger signals, right? It could be that you have a lot less patience, even for the people you love the most in your life. It could be that you're just super touchy. It could be that you're eating every carb in sight. That's another one too. Whatever it is for you. Oh, and Mary Jane just said, miss the first B. Good question. The first B is the buddy system. So have a BFF or a buddy. I guess either one is a B. I didn't realize that until just now. So have those 5 Bs on, I'm going to call it speed dial, meaning have it ready and available for yourself. For instance, my badass playlist, I have it on my phone, and anytime I need to reach for it, I can just go ahead and click on it. My best friend is also on speed dial. Oh, Vanessa, you missed the 5th B. The 5th B, you're going to make me do it again. It is this. So that's me going, and what that represents is shaking yourself out of your own routine. So, the way I wrote it down is I think about 8 B's right in a row, but it's just take yourself out of your own headspace. Maybe you smile at the ceiling, as Tony Robbins suggests. Maybe you do an action. I started doing something at the end of the day when COVID hit, because everybody's working from home. And I realized I was often feeling really burned out because I didn't have an end point to my day. Like once upon a time when I worked in a corporate office, the end of the day was when I walked out of the building and got in my car, right? Working from home, I didn't have something like that. I needed something that was breaking me up, or it signaling to myself, the workday is over, the play day is now on, going to make some dinner and hang out with my kitties and enjoy myself. So I did a little signal just for myself, and that was touchdown. I would stand up, stretch, go touchdown, and that signaled to myself, put the laptop away, and you can now stop focusing on all the work stuff. So if you're feeling burned out, I often say, have these at the ready, have these on speed dial for yourself, whether it's your friend for your buddy system, your boundaries. Remember, you can say no. We all did it together. You have your balance, your inner dictator and your inner wild child. And each of them mean you no harm. They want the best for you. Your badass playlist, and then shaking it up, shake up your routine. So I want to say I love helping amazing authors and also entrepreneurs to prevent burnout and take action before you burn out. You are worth it. And we care about each and every one of y'all.
Kim, thank you. Everyone watching this with us here on Zoom, unmute yourself so Kim can hear our applause in real time. So are you all ready? Let's applaud and like yell and maybe make those sounds.
All right, Kim.
Touchdown. We're going to turn off the camera in a minute and take some questions or comments from all of you who are here with us. But I want to thank anyone who's watching this, whether you're watching this live in the Facebook group or on our YouTube channel. If you'd like to join us for one of our 9 free Zoom gatherings a month or an in-person in Columbia, Maryland, Tallahassee, Florida, or Richmond, Virginia, just say something in the comments, or you can also go on my website. And the link to that is also in the text of this. And be sure to check out Kim's website as well, which is also in the text of this video. Thanks for watching, everyone.